हमारा खेत था तो जाते थे, दोस्तों के साथ खेलते थे और वहाँ पे सारा मजा आता था। स्कूल जाते थे, फिर नदी आ गई तो काट लिया। सब्जी लाना पड़ता था, घर का खर्चा चलाना पड़ता था।
बाजार में कुछ नहीं मिलेगा, पढ़ने कॉलेज क्यों नहीं जाता मैं?
Aid agencies are struggling to get help to millions of people affected by devastating floods across South Asia. It's thought to be the worst.
Thousands of troops have already been pressed into action, and more are coming in from other parts of the country.
Extremely frightening because we had no warning.
सारी खेती थी, हर कुछ पैदा होता था। हेडक तो 1.5 साल से उसको बन गया।
सऊदी जाने को सोच रहा है, इंजन कहाँ खुला पड़ा है।
पानी की जरूरत भी है लेकिन नुकसान भी हो जाता है, ज्यादा बारिश हो गई नुकसान हो गया। गांव को कोई सूचना मिलती ही नहीं है। घाघरा नदी सारे काट लिया।
Kerala often sees the highest rainfall during the monsoon season, but this year it has been exceptional.
One of the most important variables during a crisis is reliable information. There's so much work that's already been done by governments, by the UN and NGOs, and we're trying to learn from that work, build on that, and assist them with their goals. In India, where we're running our first pilot program, the government has thousands of people who are measuring the water level in rivers across India with what is effectively very long measuring sticks, which are called stream gauges, every hour, which allows them to know whether the river will overflow, but it doesn't yet allow them to understand exactly what areas are going to be affected, what neighborhoods, or even what villages.
Any station calling? Any station? Gonda, गोरखपुर।
चेतावनी में तहसील से साहब मिलती है, अधिकारी जो हमारे होते हैं कर्मचारी, वो हमें सभी सतर्क कर देते हैं कि बाढ़ आने वाली है, आप लोग नीचे आ जाइए। नहीं, नुकसान सब उससे पहले पता चल जाएगा। तो हम लोग की फसल लगी है या घर रखे हैं, पानी भर जाएगा, उसको उठाना चाहते हैं।
Flood forecasting could be a very difficult problem. In fact, it's difficult enough that if you'd ask me a couple years ago, are we going to be able to make a difference? I would say I'm not sure. So that's where we were starting to look into the question, well, can we use technology to help out on this dire problem? Starting with the basic needs for getting information about what's going on, where is it happening, what should I be doing?
To be able to provide a forecast in real time, we rely on the government we're working with. We complement their effort by adding accurate modeling to that process. We start by collecting thousands of satellite images to build a digital model of the terrain. Based on these maps, we generate hundreds of thousands of simulations of how the river could possibly behave. We receive the measurements from the government and cross those measurements with our simulations. We can then send those forecasts to individuals using search, maps, and Android notifications. This is an example of an alert that we can produce. This alert is for Patna. This alert has over 90% accuracy. The lead time is incredibly important, even more than the specifics.
Any information we can give, they will use.
You want to show them the alert? Talking to people who directly experience severe floods and understanding what they really need is incredibly important for us to know how we can really help. There's just so much you can't understand living in a totally different region or country. Our hope for the future is to give people a few more days of warning before a flood occurs, and to use AI to scale this and provide these forecasts anywhere in the world, wherever people need them. I think for us, success is measured by the number of lives we've saved. The reason we're here is to try and make a significant impact, and that number, the number of people we've helped, that's what I care about.
There's a saying in Hebrew that if you save one person, it's as if you save the entire world.
के नाम जमीन थी, वो खत्म हो गए, हमारे नाम हो गई, हम खत्म हो जाएंगे, मेरे बच्चों के हो जाएगी।
अगर सब्जी नहीं बेचता तो मैं स्कूल जाता था। मैं बड़े होके डॉक्टर बनना चाहता था।